you are the first person I've ever met outside of a carnival or a state fair or something like that did this. And what you do is not in comparison to that experience at all. So I'm curious, how did you get into the business? What was the moment that you said, "Hey, this is a business. I gotta make a business out of this"?
I think that came the first time somebody gave me money for it. I did it. I started as a hobby.
Yeah.
I was just going to be a cool uncle to my nephew. He was 3 years old at the time, and I wanted to do something cool to be the cool uncle. And I happened to stumble upon this book that's how to make balloon animals. And it came with a little bag of balloons and a hand pump and instructions on how to inflate the balloon and tie the balloon and how to make a dog and a sword and very simple things. And so I started practicing. And then when I saw my nephew, I made him a sword and a dog and a flower and some simple stuff. He was thrilled. He just ran around the house, just giggling the whole time. But I was really hooked on it. I loved using this strange medium, this air-filled tube of latex, to create things that people were amazed by. And my brother and sister-in-law, my nephew's parents, were amazed. They're like, "How do you do that with these balloons? Don't they pop? Don't you scared?" And so I started doing it more and more. Started working at a flea market for tips. And I worked a deal with the guy that owned the flea market. He said, "Well, we usually rent space here, so you have to pay me." I said, "Well, I usually get paid to do this. So you need to pay me." So I said, why don't we just work out equally? We don't pay each other. I'll just work for tips and your guests get something fun. And he loved that idea. And so I was working for tips for several weeks until some mother came up to me and says, "Hey, listen, little Jimmy's having a birthday party. Do you do birthday parties?" I said, "Sure." And she said, "Great, we'll pay you, of course." I said, "Yes, you will." And that's when I realized that something that I thoroughly enjoyed doing could be a business.